documentary brings us here. This is the home of our first subject, Finbar, a renowned drug dealer in the area. Today, I'm going to ask Finbar some questions and find out what really led him down this straight path.
Right, as a spot, I'll just show you around and right. Oh, some older guy. Oh, that's quite good, that's quite good. What about the voice, Dad? I don't sound daft there. Can I hear it? Oh. Cheers. I need to speak? Oh, sorry. What I said, I just said. Is that what I said? No, maybe deeper than that.
Come on. No, not that way. The other way. No, higher. That's higher. No, lower.
Oh. Stop.
Right, Doug, you gonna sit? Doug, you gonna sit? Doug, you gonna sit down? There we go, right.
Now Reagan she's a young girl who runs fake charities, so she's a scammer basically, and she has been kind of fooling people into believing that these charities are real and kind of trick people into giving her lots and lots of money. So Reagan's the kind of first person on our list that I'd like to talk to her about and kind of see what she's all about and see what kind of charities she runs and how she has fooled people into believing that she runs fake charities.
Doug, are you...
Morning! This is real cool. Gonna be part of a documentary. So, we'll go upstairs, we'll go up just...
Who was that at the door?
It was nobody!
It better not be your pals!
No!
It's your room clean head!
Aye!
Is it? 'Cause last time I checked it was a fucking pigsty! You wanted a cheesy beetle!
No, it's alright, we don't need anything! Aye, so my fake charities. I can mind thinking one day, what gets people going? What pulls in their heartstrings? Dogs. Folk love them. Folk could die for their dog. Folk could die for a dog that's not even their own dog. So I'm thinking, this is going to be brilliant money.
We've got some really good charities up and going. Our top ones are Dogs Who DJ, we've got Unemployed Dog Actors, and one of our most popular ones is Dogs with STIs. People feel really strongly about that. I started when I was really young, about 10. I would go to my gran's after school because my mum would be at her boyfriend's, and my gran would give me my pocket money. She gave me £2 a week, and you know, £2 sounds great. £2 is brilliant, but after you've bought a Lucozade, packet of Watsits, a Fredo, you're fucked. So I'm thinking, I'm wanting a wee bit more pocket money, but I'm not willing to put in the work for a wee bit more pocket money. Now, my gran was showing the early signs of dementia, which I may or may not have taken advantage of. She'd give me my pocket money, and then half an hour later I'd say, "Oh Gran, am I not getting my pocket money this week?" "Oh Ken, I must have forgot, here you go." I'd end up leaving with like 10 quid. But things got quite bad with my gran. So much so that she paid for the entire setup of the charity businesses. She thinks I'm doing a business course at Strathclyde.
Last but not least, we have Gail. Now, Gail, it says here, she's a shoplifter, which is interesting. 3 very different criminals, 3 very different crimes that I'm kind of dealing with. Gail was trained professionally, which is something I've never came across before, a professional shoplifter. That must be bizarre.
Thank you. Bye.
Are you sure this looks alright? Okay, just make myself comfortable. This wasn't really what I wanted to get into, to be honest. I tried lots of other things. You know, I tried a bit of extortion, but wasn't very good at that. Hello? Hi, is that Billy? Hi, Billy. This is a message from Big Malky, right? He says you owe him a lot of money. Right, you see, the thing is, though, he really needs it by the end of the week. Well, I know you're saying that, but he's told me to tell you that you're going to be in really big trouble if you don't get that money to him. Okay? Yeah. He's gonna pan in your windows, and he's going to slash the tires in your car, and he's going to get your Tesco Club card rescinded. I've tried a lot of things that I'm not proud of. No. But now I know that this is the path for me. Yeah, it was Iona, one of the... Oh, sorry, I should keep her name. It was somebody down the school suggested that maybe I'd be perfect for shoplifting because I'm quite plain and quite boring, and people wouldn't suspect it was me, which is a huge compliment. I've never really been like really good at something before, and yeah, they said I would be perfect for this just because I look really average.
Got a few questions for you, if that's okay. Great. So the first question I have for you is, how did you start in the drug business?
As anyone start, I was young, like most people, and fell into it, like most people, and here I am.
How were you in school? Did you do well in school? Did you leave at a young age?
I think I did pretty well. I left at 16, kept doing this, made more money than my teachers, so it made sense, you know what I mean?
Have you ever thought about, taking on a proper job?
Sorry, what do you mean a proper job?
Like a teacher or a paramedic or something that requires a copious amount of education.
Do you not think this required a copious amount of education?
Well, I mean, it's not really a degree, is it?
Who needs a degree to get a good job? I mean, how much money do you make? Probably making more than you, aren't I?
Okay, fair enough.
Did you go to uni?
Yes.
And you're happy with your job?
Yes.
But yeah, I still make more than you, so who really needs a copious amount of education?
Well, money can't always buy happiness.
I'm happy.
Good for you. My next question is, are your family aware of what you do?
Yeah, they're aware. Doesn't necessarily mean they agree with it, but that's between me and them, you know what I mean?
Do you think they're proud of you?
Aye.
Do you have any siblings?
No.
No, only child. So when you were approached to take part in this documentary, what prompted you to say yes?
Get me on telly, innit? Well, not really on telly, but you know what I mean? Still on it, but it's, I think there's a lot of stigma about,
Drug dealers.
well, I prefer to use my own term, but aye, about us and what we do, and I wanted to, break that stigma. Because it's people have it gets a bad rep, but it's, takes a lot of hard work.
Has anyone ever been harmed by any of the drugs that you've sold?
What do you mean?
Anyone ever died or overdosed?
How would I know?
Just thought you might know if you're supplying the drugs.
It's not really my responsibility what to do with it, I just provide the service.
What about your brownies that you make? Anybody ever died from a brownie?
My brownies? Have you ever taken a drug in your life?
No, I've not.
How are you possibly meant to interview me about drugs when you don't even know what they are?
I don't think I have to take drugs to be aware of it.
I can tell you right now, nobody's ever died from a brownie.
Is that true? Anybody ever died from a brownie?
No, of course not.
I don't think so, no.
Okay, that's fine, we'll just move on from that.
Fucking hell, love.
Do you feel like you influence people in your area?
In what way?
Because if young kids see you out the streets selling drugs, do you think that will prompt them to want to start selling drugs?
That's up to them, and that's their choice to make.
Okay. Are you worried about people recognising you in this documentary?
Well, how are they going to recognise me when I've got a... That's why I asked you just to use my first name. You
Well,
can keep up your part of the bargain, you know what I mean?
I think regardless, people are going to recognise a Finbar from this area that's a drug dealer.
No, they won't.
Okay, that's fine. One last question for you, Finbar, if that's okay. Do you know a man named Ivan Cartel?
Who?
Ivan Cartel.
How'd you know that name?
I just did my research.
Your research?
Yeah.
Obviously they do it very well because, no, I've no idea who he is.
So you don't owe money or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, if you're sure, then that's fine. That's all we have for you today, Finbar. Thanks so much for joining me. Oh, sorry, we're actually still rolling.
Why didn't you say? You said we're done. Fucking hell.
It's just a little bit.
That's fine.
Okay, perfect. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
No, perfect. Well, that is all. You're free to go.
Perfect.
Regan?
Scamala.
Sorry. Hi. Are you okay?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm good, but we're not until tomorrow.
I know. I was just coming to check if everything was alright.
So, Jane.
Yes.
Do you have a husband?
Oh, well, I used to.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to, but he's actually he's just recently left.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bad week that week. Got made redundant, and then the same week, found out he'd found somebody else.
That's
and he
awful.
just packed his bags and left. Said I was really boring, and I wasn't exciting enough, and he's away off with some 20-year-old who rides a motorbike and has asbos the length of her arm. So, yeah.
Is that upsetting for you?
I mean, I just want him to be happy,
Yeah. So do you think that's why maybe you attracted the shoplifter lifestyle?
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought, well, I'm not boring and plain, not a plain Jane. A plain Jane. Aye. So I just thought, well, I could be exciting and have a criminal lifestyle and that could be me.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, that's what I'll do. I'll take up a new career. I mean, there's nothing like redundancy to make you really take stock of what's going on in your life and thinking, do you know what? I'm going to make a change.
Yeah.
So that's what I decided to do. And
You picked the shoplifting change?
Yeah, well, I tried other things out, but I wasn't very good at them. And it was one of the mums down at the school, Iona, she said that I should get involved in shoplifting because I've got the perfect face for it.
Perfect face. That's interesting. Do you think you'll feel guilty, Jane, once you start committing these crimes for real?
Well, yeah, I kind of thought about that at first, that it wasn't really something that sat well with me. But then I realised I'm not a bad person. I do a lot of good in the world. I donate a lot of money to charity.
Well, what kind of charities? That's quite interesting.
Oh,
what kind of charities?
Yeah, so I really love dogs. I haven't actually had a chance to get a dog before because Craig was allergic to them. But what happened was I got this stuff through the letterbox, like promotional stuff, and I thought...
Sorry, did you say charities for dogs?
Yeah. Oh, it's giving them the careers that they've always wanted. You've got dogs who want to DJ, Shakespeare for dogs, and that's as part of like a bigger course, which is like a 3-year diploma for acting for dogs as well.
Do you know anything about the people that run these charities, or is that quite confidential?
No, I think there was a name on it. I think she's a nun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a name for her?
Sister Mary.
This is him, my main man. He is the face of all the businesses. The business would be absolutely nothing without him. He's the face of all our posters. He's the face that everyone sees when we send out the newsletters. I don't know what I'd do without him. I've had him from when I was 11. My gran got me him as a birthday present, and we've been best pals ever since, haven't we? Haven't we? He's a well-behaved boy. I like having him around.
So now we're heading back to see Gail, who is keeping our wedding rings on, even though Craig moved in with his new girlfriend 4 months ago. Gail's received a package about her course that she's very excited about.
So it's quite a big box of stuff. Okay, what we've got in here? Got some fake ID. Jill Gilmer. Ugh, what a weird name. It's very easy to get credit cards and to get like passports and things like that, but see, to get an original Boots Advantage card, it's actually, you just can't get that in the black market. That's why I paid extra for this. Okay, let's put that down there. A nice pair of gloves, very handy. Obviously I'll be needing them. No fingerprints. Yeah, pink. Oh, you know. Let's see what we've got. Oh, nice big bag for putting things in. That's always handy. Oh, now a selection of disguises. This is what I've been really looking forward to. Deal with like my acting background. I kind of felt this will really help me get like into character, and I feel like I can kind of deal with the consequences of what we're doing a wee bit better if I just kind of pretend it's not really me. So it's got a nice long haired one. Yeah, good colour match. What do you think? Yeah. And a kind of strawberry blonde, shall we say? Strawberry blonde one. Lovely. That's needing a wee brush. I think we need to give that one a wee brush out. Oh, something else has fallen on the floor here. Blonde. Again, not really my colour. I can't really see it going with these eyebrows, but we'll give that one a brush out, see how that goes. And a black one, well, a full set, really. You know, one of each colour. That should do me.
So, new charities, Scamala. What are they? Tell me about them.
I've got a new idea for a brand new charity, right?
What's it called?
I've not quite got the name yet, but can I tell you about what it is?
Of course you can.
What do the people of Scotland love?
Football.
They love football.
So I'm sat there, I'm thinking, I'm lying in my bed looking up, and I'm like, how can I incorporate the football into the Dugs? Then it hits me. Dugs playing football. The people are going to go mental for this, Nancy. They are going to go absolutely mental. I've got it all set up. We're going to have photos of the Dug getting a red card, doing a header. I've bought some wee Nike trainers for him to kick about in. It is going to be brilliant. So I was thinking, since you have been so kind to me, why don't you come along to the photo shoot?
Really excited. Today's a big day. Everything we've been building towards. It's just really, this is what all my training has been going towards. It's really important that I actually get into an actual shot. You know, I've been studying for so long now that really just need to jump, just need to go straight into it and go for it. Yeah. So I'll see you guys when I come back out. Right. We need to go! Run! Oh shit!
So Doug passed away. It's been quite tough being without him. Thanks for coming round and checking up on me. I really do appreciate it. It just doesn't feel right without him in the house. Everything just feels off. I didn't even get that last day with him, you know? Like, you go on Facebook and you see these videos and it's folk taking their dog to Troon for the day and they buy him a McDonald's, they'll get him a Big Mac and the chips and the dog just looks happy. And the next day they put him to sleep, but they get that last day with him. I didn't even get that. It was me, I just worked him to death. It was me. It was. Everyone keeps telling me, no, it wasn't your fault, it wasn't your fault, he was an old dog. See, if I'd just done what people normally do with their dogs, like take them out, he'd still be here. But no, I worked him. I made him get in stupid wee costumes and do stupid photo shoots, which dogs shouldn't be doing, and I made him do it. I don't even want to get out of bed. I feel like I'm waking up to do nothing. Like I've got no motivation to do the charities anymore. I'm not qualified to do anything else. What am I supposed to do? He was the face of all that. He was the face that would send out in all the newsletters, he was on all the posters. The charities are nothing without him. And he made it fun. He made me feel less guilty, because I know what I'm doing is a bad thing, but when I was doing it with him, it didn't feel bad. He was like this wee mask that was hiding the fact that I was a criminal. I'm just sat here without the mask. I'm really sorry, this has probably ruined your documentary. Like, nobody's going to want to watch something where the dog dies and the owner just lies in bed depressed all day. Yous can go. Don't feel like you need to stay here just because... 1 second, it's my gran. Alright, gran. I'm alright, gran.
Oh, can no, hen. Your ma told me about Doug.
Did she, yeah?
It's no very nice, is it, hen?
Nah, it's no nice, gran.
I was just calling to check to see if you're alright.
I feel lost.
You're feeling a bit lost. Well, of course you would be. You've lost your only pal. You're a loner now.
Alright, gran.
Listen, what you need to do is get some motivation.
Oh.
You still doing your uni work?
Aye, gran.
Hey, what you need is a job.
Oh.
Jobs give you purpose in life. My first job was at the cat shelter. I went there after my first cat died, and my God, that job meant everything to me. I was ecstatic there. It made me happy when I woke up in the morning. That's what you need, a wee job.
Aye, I'll look into it, gran.
Aye, you do that, hen. Are you coming round to pick up your pocket money?
I'll leave it this week.
Alright, well, come round and see me soon, okay?
Aye, I will do.
Love you, my dear.
Love you, gran.
Bye.
Bye.
No, don't put the light on. It's more than I deserve. I thought I could do it. I really did. I thought it would be easy. It's the guilt. Doing it might be straightforward enough, but actually the guilt afterwards, that's what really gets you. I'd convinced myself that it was fine. I'd convinced myself that nobody really got hurt. You know? I justified it to myself. These big companies, they won't notice, they don't care. I thought if I justified it to myself it would be a lot easier. I'm helping people. And that's all I want. I thought I'd be able to do it. I thought I'd be alright with it, you know, in the end. What with my background and stuff like that. I'd convinced myself that it was... I thought I'd be cut out for this, I really did. I thought with all my experience, I could deal with the consequences. I thought nobody got hurt. That was the only reason I chose to do what I did. In the end, it's me. I'm the one that's getting hurt. I'm the one that has to deal with the consequences of what I've done. I went into that shop. And I knew it was wrong. I know when I went through that self-service checkout, I pressed carrots instead of parsnips.
Today I am joined with Scamala Anderson. Scamala, it's so good to see you.
It's so nice to see you again, Nancy.
I've heard you've got a new job.
I do. I am now an employee of our local dog shelter,
The dog shelter.
just down there.
Fantastic news. How are you feeling about it?
I feel so excited. I feel ready to leave the criminal life behind. I'm turning over a new leaf.
Thanks very much for coming back. I'm just embarrassed the way that we left things. You know, I was in a really dark place. Just didn't really know who I was anymore. But then I realised, Gail, you have got a job to do. Just like these people making this documentary. So I realised that, you know, I had to dust myself down and get back on the horse again. I'm going to get back into training again, and I'm going to get back out to the shops.
sorry to call you back, but I just had to ask you one question about the boss. Do you know a man named Ivan Cartel?
How do you know about him?
I did my research.
Right. Right, I don't actually know him, but I've just, heard things, so... Right, I'm going to be honest, I don't think you should put that in your documentary.
Why not?
Just to be safe. He's like kinda... I'd just be safe,
So today we are here with Gail. Gail, how have you been since we last saw each other?
Well, not great, Nancy. So I ended up getting caught at the last shop that I went. I realised after the first shop that I hadn't done very well, and I think I just got in over my head, to be quite honest. I really overdid it. So instead of just going for something small and manageable, I tried to get a whole frozen turkey up my jumper, and it just, I mean, it was really painful, you know, and I really should have just known better.
What about Craig? Any word from the old beau?
No, he doesn't want anything to do with me anymore, so, but which is fine. He's moving on. The girlfriend has got twins on the way.
Oh,
and
well,
yeah,
congratulations, Craig, if you see this.
yeah. But actually, I think I'm okay about it. Like,
Yeah.
I think things are, really picking up for me now.
Good. Gail, I'm so proud of you. It's been absolutely a pleasure to meet you. All
Me
the
too.
best for the future.
Well, as I say, if you ever want to hang out, just like sociably, then just give me a call. It'd be really cool. It's been really nice to meet you, and I don't really have that many friends. So if you wanted to hang out, like that'd be really cool. I'd really like that. You've got
Thanks
my
so
number
much, Gail.
and my email address and my address. So you know what I am.
Thank you. Thanks for meeting me here. Is this a secure enough location for you? I know you wanted to keep it private.
Yeah, it's fine.
Good. So I just wanted to meet with you, Finbar, because last time we spoke, we had a conversation about a man named Ivan Cartel, and you told me that that name didn't mean anything to you.
No, doesn't.
Is that still the case?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have had a team following you, and I have now been made aware.
Sorry. Did we not agree that wasn't to happen anymore?
We did, I know, but I knew that you're lying.
And
you
think
were
that's alright to
lying.
just follow me still?
I know. In fact, I have evidence that you are in contact with Ivan Cartel.
Illegally acquired, like I mentioned.
No, but I've seen you with him. I've seen you get in his car. I know that you owe him money. I
Oh,
know.
yeah, no, I don't know who that is.
So you don't owe him any money?
No.
You owe this man thousands and thousands of pounds a debt because of your drug scandals.
What drug scandals?
I've seen you. I've heard conversations. I've seen text messages. I have evidence of your contact with him. Evidence that can be so incriminating against you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How long are you going to deny it for?
I'm not denying anything other than the truth.
So who's the man that I seen getting into Ivan Cartel's car?
I don't know.
Not you. That's why you've got two phones, isn't it? That's why you use one phone to contact me, another phone to contact him, so we can't trace it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why you didn't want your full name in the interview, because he would know that you were talking about him. Look, Finbar, this is going to end really, really badly.
For who?
For you. Because we can't keep this information in, we have to go to the police.
There's nothing to give. I don't know what you're talking about.
Finbar, I have the evidence.
Did you come here alone?
Yeah.
And they just let you?
What do you mean they?
The people you work for, they let you come alone. There's no one else here.
No, I didn't tell anybody else coming here.
So why are you here?
Because I want you to know that you're in danger and
And why do you care?
I just do, it's just part of my job.
But isn't part of your job to record and keep note of everything I say? Is that not what you're making?
No.
A documentary?
Not if you don't want me to.
So why are you here?
Because I just wanted to let you know that we know about your contact with Ivan Cartel and
And you care about me that much?
I just do my job, Finbar. This is my job, to investigate things, to document things, and I'm documenting your
So
life.
surely it's your job to record it, no?
No.
You're here alone?
Yes.
There's no one
You're
else
getting
here.
far too close to me. Can you please
I'm
take...
quite comfortable.
I'm not. Can you please take a few steps back?
Why are you really here?
Because I'm going to the police.
And you're going to tell me first?
Just wanted to give you a heads up. So you
A heads up of what?
You could admit that you know him, and maybe it could go away. Maybe it could stop.
It's not going to go away. I don't even quite understand what you've stepped into. It doesn't just go away. It never goes away. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Okay. I'm just going to go to the police.
I don't think I can
I'm really-
let that happen.
Why?
I think you know why.
Can you please just get out of my way? Please, I don't want any trouble. I don't want any harm. I just want to do my job.
What do you know?
I told you.
That's everything. Do you know everything?
Why is there more?
No, there's nothing more.
Okay, well, I know what I need to know. I know enough. I know enough to put you away for a long time. To put him away for a long time. Yeah, I'm just gonna head back. Please get out of my way.
I've no choice.
Please get out of my way. Please head back. Please. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything like this. Please. Okay, I won't tell anybody. I'll delete everything. No, please. I'll delete everything. Please. No.